What's happening, everybody? It's yours truly, Mike Marino, live from my mother's basement. We are closing out the year with one of the funniest, I don't know, entertainers slash cook slash chef slash inventor on the show today.
We could take these masks off because my partner, Johnny Salami, is COVID free, and everybody knows that I'm COVID free. Sit a little closer to me, buddy.
Right. If you want
because we gotta make sure that we got a nice two-shot up on that camera up there.
Oh, there you
We're gonna
go.
project ourselves.
Look
nice
at us
and
over
loud.
here.
We talk about this man on every show, every time we come down to the basement to have some fun and laugh and joke and perform for everybody, but we never get to see him that much.
Just a hand.
Each one of these shows gets sponsored by this young man, and we really just see his hand, and we talk all about the number 4,
Whoop.
and we'll find out exactly what that is if you don't know what that is as we continue forward with Live from My Mother's Basement. We really are in my mother's basement. This is Johnny Salami.
That's
Thanks
Mike
for
Marino.
coming down.
Man, the legend, the myth, right
Yeah.
there.
The man, the legend, the myth. Could you imagine if I really was a legend and I was a myth? That would mean I'm dead.
Nah, pretty much.
Yes. I don't want to be dead yet, and I don't want anybody to be dead. I want everybody to be alive, to share and enjoy this wonderful year we call 2020. A year where,
Really?
a year of joy, happiness, a lot of dancing.
Mhm.
A lot of dancing.
Where?
Not in the street.
Not in the street, no.
Maybe mostly in the streets.
I don't know.
Fungal.
Put the fire hydrant on.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry we're late by a couple of minutes. I was distracted.
From what?
I don't know. And then probably going to get more distracted.
Probably.
Some people just don't take this shit seriously.
Why isn't the tree lit, by the way? Just want to mention
Oh.
that. All right. Is this going to go out, or we're good?
I don't want to blow any fuses.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I was just saying that was off before.
This is one of those basements where if you plug into a certain light, everything goes out.
Okay.
And then there's other areas in the basement, you plug in 6 things into one cord, and everything's fine.
Yeah.
And that's called jury rigging. Remember that when your father...
We did that for years for
Right?
cable.
My father would say, take the blow dryer in the bathtub with you.
Yeah. My father would go, I hated my father for a reason. You know why? Because Barney Miller would be on, and before there was a remote, I was it. When Barney Miller, this show, that show. And then Maud. Then he goes, I hate that bitch. He used to always say he hated Maud.
See, that's the thing. We're going to get into that, too. The way things used to be.
Oh, good.
Because when we were younger, and we were both born and raised in Jersey City, a Marion section.
West Side, Iggy Avenue.
Yeah. And back at that time, you were lucky if you had a television at all. And then if you had the color TV,
Ooh.
you had to go stand next to the television, because if you walked away, it shook or it got fuzzy.
Yeah.
And we had a lot of channels. None of them worked. And then we had the thing called rabbit ears and your baby brother ear.
And tinfoil.
Tinfoil and stuff. Yes.
Tinfoil.
Why are you going to call the TV repair guy? I got the tinfoil.
Tinfoil. My father beat that like he beat us.
Do you remember when a TV repairman came to your house and he had that big box of tubes?
Yeah, big nice thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They made house calls. They came to the house.
Yeah, like a doctor.
Yeah, like a doctor.
Doctor used to come too. Dr. Teresi in Jersey City. He used to go to your house.
Some doctors still come to your house, but the wife don't know.
Yeah, wife don't know. Now it's called UPS.
Or the husband don't know.
Now it's called UPS.
Yeah. Number 4?
Before.
Where you going? Number 4.
By the way, at Hero King today, the line was huge. And everybody was getting the 4 because they knew I was coming on the show. And we promoted it like crazy. His picture's on the wall. And he's next to, I think you're next to, who the hell are you next to? All the Sopranos. You're a couple of those guys.
Oh.
Furio. You're next to Furio.
Furio.
Yeah, you don't get a sandwich.
Furio.
Yeah, you got a sandwich.
James Gandolfini.
Yeah, good man. He was good man.
In the news now, of course, we'll get this out of the way. Fauci, Dr. Fauci, Italian guy.
From Brooklyn.
Is he?
Yeah.
Italian guy from Brooklyn. He's saving the world. I got the vaccine for you. Try this. Let me know what happens.
He said that to Carter, too. He's been around a long time, bro.
So Dr. Fauci took it in the arm today, and we're going to see what happens to him.
Yeah. Let's see if he grows a beard.
You know, it'd be really funny if, you know, you take the shot and you do something really crazy.
Turn into the Hulk.
Yeah. Could you imagine that? How's it feel? I feel pretty good.
You know what's going to be the logic is, if you think about it, we're the last ones to get it.
Yeah.
And then we watch here all the people, all the rich people going, they're dropping like flies, and hey, we're doing good. I'll wait for that. That's all right with that.
You know, we don't want to be too funny about it, but you got to bring some kind of joy to the situation. If it was available to you right now, would you take it?
No, I don't need it right now. I'll wait a while.
Yeah.
I'll wait a while.
Oh, no.
That's the answer I gave you. I'll wait a while.
We all become De Niro. No.
Let me see how other people are dropping like flies, and let's see how I do.
This shot is ready for you. No.
No.
That's all right.
Do a lot of order yourself.
Let us give it to the other people. Let's see how they do. There's people out there that deserve it much better than me.
Who?
Those people.
All right, go. There you go.
They also said in the news now that there's rich people trying to cut the line.
No.
Yeah.
No. That would never happen.
A couple extra bucks, maybe
You
a
got
couple of
extra
those
bucks.
needles could fall off the side of the truck there, and I could use them. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I think that's great. Let the filthy rich people get the vaccine, cut the line, and let's see what happens to them.
Nice.
Maybe they can make out a will. If I don't make it through the vaccine, all the money goes to the poor people who were smart enough not to take it.
There you go.
I can go for some cash.
Yeah, that $2,000 check is Trump is trying to get out now. Nice.
Is it $2,000 a month, a week?
I think it's one shot.
One?
One shot. But everybody gets $2,000.
That better be 2,000. What are you gonna do with
Yeah.
600?
All my neighbors. Hey, you're gonna get it. 2,000. I said, spell it.
2,000. THOUS
Yeah. They get
AND.
Yeah,
Sand.
some of them don't have teeth. They go 2,000.
You know, it'd be nice to get $2,000, but in all actuality, how does $2,000 really help? What are you gonna do? All right, $2,000. You paid about half a month's worth of bills, a month's worth of bills. What about the bills from back in the last 6 months that people are building up? There's so many people now going to be in debt for a long, long time.
Yeah, but it's going to save a lot of people too, because the bookies are going to say, "I'll take the 2,000 now."
Yeah.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
You owe us a couple grand
You
now.
owe us
Don't
about-
say you don't got it.
No. I seen your wife with pastries.
Don't say you don't got it.
I seen your wife with pastries and that new dress she got. She didn't get that with my money, did she? No, Rocco. She didn't get that with my money.
It's in my mother's name. It's in my mother's name. It's a wedding
No.
gift. Then I tell
We're gonna
you-
get pinched.
Then I tell you. I tell you.
Love that caddy. Remember that famous line? He
Yeah.
doesn't love that caddy.
Yeah.
Face-
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. You did that good, bro. I gotta be honest with you. I'm sorry.
You know that Johnny Roast Beef that we're friends with.
Yeah, that was a good
Johnny
one.
Williams in Goodfellas is what we're doing. We're making fun of.
He was good in that. It was good.
He's such a great character actor, and one of the funniest things is he told me he actually didn't know what to do, so he was so scared, and he kept on saying to him, you know, "What did I tell you? What did I tell you?" And he's going, "I'm sorry."
I'm sorry.
Like he forgot his lines. I don't know the line.
That's a good line.
I don't know.
That's a good line.
It's in my mother's name. It's in my mother's name.
No.
What did you say? What'd you say to me?
You got that down pat, bro. That's pretty scary.
I've been around. I've been around.
Been
I know
around.
people.
There you go.
So we're big fans of Goodfellas
Oh, yeah.
and Sopranos, The Godfather. And I don't think it's so much that we happen to be Italian and we're from that neighborhood. It's just one of those things. You like it.
And you know, Frank Vincent used to come in for sandwiches at the Hero King.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, before he passed. Yeah. His son comes in now. Once in a while he comes in. And then we have Frankie Valli's brother pops in once in a while.
Frankie?
No,
what's his
Valli,
brother's name?
the brother. I forgot his brother's name. But he goes like this. He goes with the hands like this. Everything's nice. Manicured, by the way.
Yeah.
But he's a nice gentleman. He's
I
a
never
nice
really did
gentleman.
the manicure thing. I got these fat sausage fingers.
Yeah, me either.
I don't do that. I don't want nobody touching my fingers or my feet. Let go of my foot.
Well, the massage girl could grab my feet. It's okay.
He's talking about Nutley Kings. I mean, I always call it Nutley Kings now.
You
What
always
the fuck
throw
is
the
matter
S
with
out there. You squeeze that S like the big time.
Hero Kings of Nutley, New
Nutley,
Jersey.
New Jersey.
Actually, it's Hero Kings in Nutley, New Jersey, but I like to say Hero Kings of Nutley.
Yeah, yeah. Good little town.
I don't
Good
know what it
little town.
is. You're talking about an area of the state of New Jersey, in the state of New Jersey, that is filled with Italians.
No, but pizzerias. More than anywhere in the world. I'm in the pizzeria triangle. Joey, Anthony, Philly, blah, 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 blah. Oh, there's a sub place. Oh, you guys make subs too? Yeah, with the old bread from yesterday. I swear to God. It's true.
I remember when we were hanging out down on the Jersey Shore in the summers, you could see people coming into the clubs from northern Jersey with dark hair, dark eyes, hairier than hell chests, hairy legs, and jewelry, Sergio Valente jeans,
Best.
drug car cologne, and all you could think of is, they're from Nutley.
No.
That's Nutley.
No.
Nutley,
Yeah,
Bloomfield.
Jersey City, same thing.
Yeah.
Bayonne was really the girl. The girls from Bayonne used to put the eyeliner, like that blue stuff, like
Yeah.
this, and go, "What do you think, Aunt? It looks good, honey. Let's wipe that. What is that?"
Angela, do you have any dentine? Oh, the good old days.
Well, you give a girl Pop Rocks, that really pissed them off.
Yeah, right?
Did you ever do that?
No.
Oh, give a girl Pop Rocks. We did that.
Remember Pop Rocks?
Yeah.
They said it was killing people.
Yeah, it was.
All right, so we did our little rant about the vaccine. I hope to God that this vaccine helps everybody and we can go back to being the way things used to be. Not the new norm. Screw that shit. The old ways. All right, let's see who's writing into the show real quick, and then we're going to get real with what's going on,
really
Johnny.
I want to sit in the theater again.
Yeah,
I
you
want to
ain't
see a
shit.
movie. I want to see Top Gun.
Wow, a lot of
They made
people
it
wrote
3
in.
years
Hey,
ago.
everybody, and there's your
What's
partner,
going
Raylene.
Hey, Ray, how are you?
Raylene, and she does all your publicity for
Yeah,
Hero Kings?
yeah, she's the best. Yeah, she's very good.
All right, so we're talking to Johnny Salami. And for the longest time, and for a lot of different reasons, and many different people in the state of New Jersey, New York, maybe different places like Boston, Italians love to nickname each other. You know, Joey the Toe, Frankie the Fix, you know, Tough Toey. I was called Spider. I was called Mad Mike.
You and Mad Mike?
I was Mad Mike because I like to do crazy shit.
I can see that.
Never hurt anybody.
No.
I wasn't violent. I like to make people laugh, do crazy stuff, right? So they're calling him Johnny Salami. Is it Johnny Salami because he makes salami sandwiches? Is it Johnny Salami because it's his real last name? What is it?
It's salami. That's it. Because back in the day, I used to always do stuff around the house. That's it.
All right.
Always making sandwiches when I was a kid. Always
Basically,
making
what he just said to me
sandwiches.
was,
Always making sandwiches.
don't ask me my real last name.
Don't go there.
Keep your mouth shut.
Don't keep out.
He just kicked me under the table.
No, I didn't.
He kicked me so hard. It's a different show now. So he gets into the Hero King sub sandwich business. That's not your only business, though, right?
No, it's not.
No.
It's not. I like the business. I was with a partner, and and what I got involved in was alkaline water. Alkaline water was trained by a Korean years ago, about 12 and a half years ago.
Created by a Korean
Gentleman who spoke 8 languages. He was amazing, and he took me under the wing and he showed me about alkaline water. I was so impressed. So I bought into it. So he was showing me his machines and how he was doing this stuff, and all of a sudden he didn't have the papers to be here. So he had to go back to Korea. As he went back, we still talk and this, that, and that thing, and he told me how to create this. He says, Americans are not as smart as you think. They won't drink, they'll drink Pepsi, they'll drink Coke, they'll do all this, and then everything they drink is acidic, everything, but they won't drink anything with alkaline in it. And I said, I wanted, he says, ask you about 50 people that you know, they'll tell you nobody knows what alkaline is. And it is true.
Well, I don't know what alkaline is. So what is alkaline water?
Alkaline water is all the minerals and beads that we use in our bottles. and you put regular tap water in it, and you shake this, and this makes alkaline water. And believe it or not, it's just phenomenal. You look at these beads. You take any dirty water. Now the Poland Springs, I used to own a bottled water company. You could take Poland Springs, and you can have that, but you don't know where it comes from. Your tap water is better than Poland Springs. You know why? Because it's federally regulated. They go every 45 minutes. There's a chart, and then if you want to ask what's in my water, by law they'll send you a piece of paper showing you what's in your
just
water.
a little bit, and let's let everybody hear that. So what Johnny Salami's saying here is that water that comes from your tap probably, and I guess it depends on where you live, is better than water that you get in a bottle.
They wouldn't let it in your house if it wasn't. It's
That's hard to believe. I mean, some basements, the water will come out brown.
Yeah, well, it's a basement, so they're regulating from upstairs. They're really regulating from the street going into your house.
All right. Well, there's a lot of different water systems out there that you hook them up to your sink, and then it comes out your sink. You pour it into your glass of water. What's the difference between that and one of these?
The difference between that, this is for the gym mostly. You're hanging out, beating the hell out of this, having fun with this. And this one here is stainless steel. You can put cold water in there. You take this little thing out here, you make your alkaline, drop it in, and you're good for the day. And this stays cold all day. And the website is legacyworld615.com. Go on there. I'm going to do a percentage with you. I'm going to work something out. And you say, Marino, we're going to do the right thing.
Well, we're going to do that. But right now, I just wanted to get educated on this myself because Johnny Salami's been telling me about this for quite some time. I've never talked about it on the show. But I do like it. It's a beautiful canister. I like the canister. I like this color. And when you shake it like this, if there's nothing in it, it sounds like a maraca. But what you do is you open up the top, of course, and what he's saying is you fill it up with water through this filter, which is what's making all the noise.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear that? It's like a maraca. Mm-hmm. You put the water through there, you freeze it up, keep it nice and cold, and away you go.
And diseases cannot live in an alkaline body. That's a fact. Dr. Otto Warburg won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1931. And then all of a sudden, where is he?
I think somebody just put up your alkaline water.
Yeah.
Legacy World, there it is. Oh, it's Ray Lynn.
Yeah, there you go. Legacy World, 615.com. Ray Lynn's a big part of it. She pushes it like there's going out of style.
Ray Lynn, thank you very much for putting that up.
Yeah,
so that all the listeners and the people who are watching right now can actually check that out on my Facebook Live page here at Mike Marino. And there it is. So not only is Johnny Salami the Hero King, but he's the Water King too. Shake it up, Johnny, and let the water fall from your alkaline water. And again, where do you get this?
LegacyWorld615.com.
LegacyWorld615.com. Did I say that right?
That is correct.
And check it out. Could be something that you want to get to help yourself in the new year. Because what is everybody doing after this big weekend? They're making New Year's resolutions.
Oh,
I'm making a New Year's resolution, but I'm not going to make it till February because why waste time? I ain't going to do shit in January.
Yeah, January.
So not only is Johnny the Hero King, not only is Johnny doing stuff with water, he also knows how to keep a tan all year round. Now, how does an Italian person keep a tan all year round? Well, he comes with a Santa Claus that knows how to go to the beach rather than the North Pole. This is Guido Santa from Seaside, New Jersey. He's not even that fat. He's not even fat enough.
No, he's
Guido Santa. He's got an umbrella. He got a little bichadille and a bucket with toys. This is Guido Santa from Nutley.
There you go.
He eats at Nutley. You know what he does is he's in Nutley. He goes to Hero Kings. He gets the number 4.
Yeah.
And he brings it to Seaside, and he eats it at 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Then he goes to Happy Hour at 3.
Yeah, and then he goes to Holstein's and gets the onion rings.
I guess you got to be from the area to get
Yeah. If you know what that is, tell us. By the way, that food is pretty good still to this day. Holstein's, yeah.
How did you come up with Wow Tanning Lotion?
It's because it's got marijuana in it.
Really?
It's got hemp in it. Smell it.
High-end tanning accelerator. What's it called? Wow means what?
Wow. Whip it like, you know how you will whip it out, but it's not real, but it's really why be pale.
Why be pale? How about why oh what? Wow, smells good.
See, wow, you said wow.
Wow.
He said wow.
Wow. I don't know if Christmas time is a good time to be selling sun tanning lotion, unless you want this in your stocking because you're going to Florida in January to get the hell out of Jersey.
Hold on a second. Today I put that on, and it was sunny out. I got a little color.
Wow.
You just said
I keep saying wow. I'm a regular salesman.
This shit
Wow.
works. This shit works. You can get it at Legacy World.
Nothing like calling your own product.
Yeah.
This shit works. Take it from me. I sell it.
I'm feeling like Stu Leonard all of a sudden. Hey, you want to buy some steaks?
Where do you buy this?
You can go on my website.
Really?
Yeah.
So you actually sell sun tanning lotion.
Sun tanning lotion.
It's like the humblest guy. He comes over every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock to bring us food. He never mentions all the shit that he does.
Yeah, I'm having fun with it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Also, there's something else that we're planning too.
Oh, wait a minute now. Where do we get this before we move on to the next product?
LegacyWorld615.com, but you just just call the 800 number and you'll get it directly, because it's got a lot of hemp in it. You could get a little zooted.
See, and
my zooted friends, you know what I mean.
Bunch of people making up words.
Yeah.
Zooted. Is that a word? Yeah,
Hey,
Google
Joey,
it.
drop the gummy bear.
Hey, did you smoke some weed? No, I rubbed on tanning lotion.
Hey, one of the guys on our shore, not our shore house, his dog ate the gummy bears.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was all whacked out, hitting the walls and shit, pissing in the house.
Another celebrity writing into the show right now, Vince Siri. We talked about him last week. He was the guy who kept calling on the phone.
Oh, he was
and
trying.
the phone
Yeah, he was
kept
having a
getting
hard time.
disconnected. Yeah.
Yeah, his can.
Vinny, how you doing? This is Johnny Salami. We're
Vinny.
talking about getting stoned, wearing suntan lotion. Vinny wears a lot of suntan lotion. He's always in the sun working out.
Yeah.
And we're gonna hopefully. I miss you, brother. Merry Christmas, everybody out there.
I should name it Jersey Sun, for Christ's sakes.
Jersey Sun.
Because you only need a little bit of sun to get it. That's the whole thing. You don't need a lot. That's the whole. Say wow.
Wow.
There you go.
The wow factor.
You really don't need that much sun. So if it's like a 7 or an 8 out there in the summertime, you're gonna cook like an egg. Don't put it on. But if it's like a 3 out there and you're in the subway, hey, lather some on, go like this. Put your mask on. No, maybe not your mask, because you get the tan line. You don't want that.
Yeah, could you imagine next summer?
Oh God.
Everybody's gonna have weird tan lines. It's unbelievable. Well, let's hope the vaccine works, and next summer we can go to the beach, and instead of wearing a mask, we wear wow sun tanning lotion, and we drink water from these legacy bottles, and we shake them like that when we're done to make a maraca, and we hang around with Santa Claus. Now, speaking of things that look like this could be a toy for some people, right?
Could be.
I don't know about you, but the toys back in the day, as far as I'm concerned, was so much better than what they put out today, and so much more dangerous. Toys today are made so kids can't get hurt.
Okay.
Plastic, sizes that can't fit down a kid's throat or get stuck in his ear.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The other day I went to a toy store to hang around with our mutual friend, Scotty Schwartz. Scotty Schwartz, been in a lot of movies. His best movie, in my opinion, was the movie The Toy with Jackie Gleason. And he also did the movie A Christmas Carol. And if everybody remembers A Christmas Carol, he's the kid who got his tongue stuck to the pole because it was cold out. His name was Flick.
Yeah.
So I went to the toy store and I hung out with my buddy, and he gave me a nice autographed picture of him. That's him over there with the tongue on the pole, and the other kid was, of course, the kid with the Red Ryder shotgun or whatever like that. So it was really cool. Now I went there because I also knew that the place bought collectibles, and I wanted to know what my G.I. Joe doll collection was worth. There's the blonde, the black hair, and the brown hair, and they were worth a lot of money. I also had the Seawolf that was worth about $500, but I sold this toy that was called Robbie the Robot. And if you remember Robbie the Robot,
the doors opened up like this?
Nah, it was a weird one. I think there was a few within the collection.
Okay.
He was the one who sat in the car, and he had a phone, and he had a thing, and they went on the moon and shit. So the guy goes, yeah, 1975, It goes for $150 if it was in the box. I didn't have the box, so he gave me $35. But I thought that was great.
The box costs more than the toy.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
But then that's the question. What kid didn't tear up the box?
We all tore up a
You
box.
tore up the box. On Christmas Day, you come running down the stairs
Yeah.
and you attack whatever's under that Christmas tree. Remember the fights you got in with your brothers? I used to fight my two brothers. That's mine. That's mine. Bang, bang, boom. And then
No, I used to
your
go-
parents just laughed with the videotape.
No, I used to blow up my father, so then that was even easier. When
Oh,
we
yeah?
got the Rock'em Sock'em Robots,
The
I'm like,
Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
they were the best. I'm like, Dad, I'm not gonna get my ass kicked no more. This is great.
You remember? Boom,
I'm
boom,
gonna kill
boom.
you. He goes.
And the commercial would go, boom, he knocked his block off,
yeah.
You remember that? Fucking Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Teaching kids how to be good.
That was a good toy.
You fought.
Yeah. How about Connect 4? Remember that? With the little chips, you put it in the thing. Connect 4. You gotta get all 4 chips in a row.
I can't remember Connect 4.
Anybody got a picture of it? Can you put it up?
They would. Some people got all of this shit.
Connect 4. Yeah, that was a good.
Connect 4. I'm thinking Battleship.
Oh yeah.
Remember Battleship?
You sank my battleship.
You sank my battleship. Yeah, those are good toys. But see, they also had like those little ships for kids. You could choke on that. So they probably got rid of that.
Yeah. How about this one toy that was so cheap? It was a little ball, a little string, and a bat. And you go like this, and you paddle
Oh.
ball. Now, when the ball broke, your father goes, "Oh, good, give me that."
Yeah. Don't let that paddle go to waste.
Yeah. My belt has been. My father used to
Crack
pull,
you right in the
my
ass.
father used to pull his belt off like he was starting a lawnmower. Woof, he was good at it.
Spyro Man. I don't remember Spyro Man.
Mm.
Rock'em Sock'em
Robots. Yeah.
We talked about that.
Yeah.
But here's some toys that are actually right here. This is from when I was a kid. It's a yo-yo. Remember there were kids who could do crazy shit with a yo-yo?
The cradle.
The cradle, the this and the that, the around the moon, or
Yeah,
some
yeah,
shit
yeah.
like that. I was lucky if I could make it go up and down.
Yeah.
Up and down. And then you hit yourself in the chin. Remember that? You remember when it didn't work at all, so you just fucking used it as a weapon.
Yeah, exactly.
All right?
Yeah, exactly.
Here's another toy, the top. This is actually from the 50s. This belonged to my father when he was a kid. And you put the rope around it, the string
you
around it,
pull
and
it.
you pulled it, right? And the majority of the time you pulled it, and this thing just sailed behind you and knocked somebody out. You could just never do it.
Mm-hmm.
I could never do it.
That was
The top. This is a soldier. Look, why are you laughing? They used to come in a bag. You could get like a bag of 100 of them, and you played war. But what's different about this one, the guy's throwing a hand grenade. See how he's throwing a hand grenade?
Yeah.
Supposedly you threw the hand grenade from the side, because if you threw it straight, you might throw it and hit your foot.
Yeah.
Now, who was that stupid?
Yeah.
But he got the red beret, and he came in a big bag.
Who was that, Curtis Lewa? Stop that bus!
Curtis Leeway is the leader of the Guardian Angels in New York City. That is fucking hilarious. It's Curtis Leeway. He's throwing a rock. He's throwing a cannoli. A calzone. But look at the detail. He's got a canteen. He's got a knife, and that's it. But kids would choke on these things. I obviously never choked on this one. I got a whole big bag of them. And here's the pièce de résistance of toys from back in the day.
Oh my God.
That's a gun. Now, if you look closely at the gun,
I know.
this is from like the 40s.
Whoop.
This is my father's gun that he got from my grandfather, and it's a cap gun. So you would load this shit. You had one shot. It probably scared the bejesus out of everybody.
This comes out?
No, it don't.
It used to pop out.
Just
and
one.
Oh, just
Boom.
one. Oh, all right.
Right? Boom. But,
They used to come in a red thing like this. You put them all in there.
yeah. Well, that was the other.
Remember
The
that
other
one?
one, yeah.
If it came out like that, the
Yeah,
cylinder, and
yeah.
you put them in, pop, pop, pop.
A little
pop.
tiny
Yeah.
red things. And you could smell it. Smell like
Yeah,
smoke.
it did smell like smoke.
This is before then. But look at the size of this. This is the size of a real gun. So this really scared the shit out of somebody if they didn't know that this was a toy. And what game did they play? Cowboys and Indians. I don't know if you can say that no more.
We used to say in our neighborhood, free milk.
Stick them up.
Stick them up.
Put 'em up. Put them up. G.I. Joe would come in a green army box. Yeah, I got one over there. It's the Foot Locker. I got the G.I. Joe Foot Locker. I got some grenades. I got some paper dishes and shit.
The Evil Knievel wind up.
Oh, evil
Bike.
Knievel.
Remember that? You wind it up and you just push the button, and then you put those tracks together for the little cars. What do they call them? Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels.
They went like this.
Oh, the Hot Wheels.
All the yellow stuff. Like you had to put the whole yellow track, and it went around the whole turn.
It was yellow track with a little red tongue, and you stuck them together.
Stuck them together.
And then when you were bad, your mother took one and whipped the shit out of you with the track.
Exactly.
That track hurt like shit. Yeah, put marks in you. They're like 2 marks an inch.
Bring back
away
some
from
bad
each other.
memories. Stop with this.
I miss living in Jersey City, man. We had 3 kids and a mother and father in a 1-bedroom apartment. I think my brother slept in the sink until he was 2.
My father took us on vacation to fire escape.
Yeah.
Watched the tomato plants.
Going on vacation. Where? Just open the back door.
Yeah. Watch, your grandma's been out there bathing out there all day.
I'm going to tell you something. One of the greatest things that I thought was so much fun was to go outside in the summer, and one of those kids that was older than you on the block knew how to open up the fire pump, which we called the Johnny pump. He opened up the Johnny pump and let the water come running out, and then it made puddles.
Yeah.
So the little kids played in the puddles, and the big kids played on the pump itself because it would shoot water out really, really hard. And then there were the cool older kids who stuck their ass on the pump, and the water went over their back and shot out like a waterfall, and then the little kids went and played.
Yeah.
And then you're in the middle of the street, and you got to yell, car.
Yeah, and you take your can, you go, hold it like this, and you say to the dude, how much you going to give me?
When the car would go by during the
splash
Johnny
it.
pump, it
You
would get
splash
water on the car, and then that guy would get pissed off. He'd feel like going around.
Now, how did you open the Johnny pump?
The older kids, they had that big thing.
It was a bar,
It was a
like
bar.
this, and only the firehouse had it at the sprinkler cap. Well, the firehouse took it away from us. They said we were bad kids on the block. I'm surprised. They took it away from us, right? They took the whole piece away. So we figured a way out. Now listen to this. Kids from Jersey City, smart little kids, took a hanger, like a regular hanger, and a pipe. Wrapped the hanger around it with a pipe, and we opened up the fire hydrant.
Yeah,
How cool is that?
I remember there were kids who
We
actually
did that.
they invented their own way to open up that thing.
And these kids today came and shop in the Gap and get a pair of pants that fit them.
Imagine that they figured out a way to open up the pump before Google. Imagine that. Hey Google, Siri, tell me how to open the Johnny pump. It would probably say we have no idea.
It's true. It's true. Mike, let me ask you a question. Have you been clothes shopping since this quarantine stuff?
Not really, no.
Me either, bro. It's bad.
No.
Went to the Gap. The guy goes, "We don't. What size is that?" Young kid. We don't know that. What size is that? I couldn't fit an arm and a leg. It was ridiculous. They make clothes so tight. I mean, how thin can we be? So they didn't sell the last year's clothes. That's the problem. All the last year's clothes are still there. So they're trying to pull that bullshit on us and push that crap on us. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I couldn't fit in it, bro.
I don't get fashion today. I see the way they have their pants around their ass, and then it's really, really tight around the ankle, and you feel like going, how'd you get into it? How'd you get those pants on? And how do you get them off?
You don't.
And if I ever got in a fight with some of those kids, I'd pull their pants down, wrap it around their ankles, and kick the shit out of them.
That's the easiest way to do it.
Not saying I would get in a fight. I'm just
No.
saying. I don't do none of that.
I'd grab the gold chain first.
But it just seems like things back in the day was so much fun, especially on Christmas Eve. On Christmas Eve, you and your brothers or your family members went to bed, and you could hear your mother and father at 2 o'clock in the morning start putting gifts under the tree.
Oh my God, yeah.
And you're like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy,
Yeah.
yeah. My father always said the same line every Christmas. Santa Claus is poor this year. Nobody's getting anything.
Oh, my father said that every day. He go to 2 guys and he bought the ugliest pair of jeans. I never forget it, called Rump. R-U-M-P. I wouldn't wear them.
I never heard of Rump.
Oh, they're terrible. They were like the Kirkland of Costco. 2 guys was the big thing back then.
2 guys.
Remember that? I got my first bike there. I got a Schwinn.
My mother all the time. We're going to Two Guys for school clothes.
Oh, God.
And you bought the Lee jeans with the big pads at the knee.
Or Bambergers in Newark.
Bambergers.
Bambergers. How about Stearns?
Stearns.
Corvettes.
I remember Corvettes.
Who named that place? Oh, I drive a Corvette. Make a building.
Called Corvettes. We used to shop at Sears.
Yes, Sears, but now you get the best tools in the world.
Well, I don't know how many Sears are even open. They just closed Lord and Taylor.
They're all gone. They're all gone. Them in Century 21. I never shopped at Century 21. Well, my sister loves that store.
Century 21.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Well, Johnny, of course, is one of our top sponsors. He comes to every show. And we did some shows at his restaurant or deli, which seats 2 people.
It's 2 people.
If there's 3 people in there, it's crowded.
This COVID's the best thing that ever happened to us.
Yeah.
I got more people standing outside. You think it's going to a...
It's like a big line outside.
Yeah, you're going to the Stones concert. No, it's not the Stones. Just the number 4.
Well, we love going there because we know we're going to... Well, we don't really see Johnny there that much.
No.
He don't go to his own place.
No, Chris is there, the magician, Jimmy Chalice, and a lot of other people there. And Chris and JoJo.
How often do you eat your own food?
Not as much as you eat.
Yeah.
It's the truth.
Well, they named the sandwich after me, which we've been making fun of on the show every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. The number 4 sandwich is gabagool, pressed ham, salami, provolone cheese, oil and vinegar with lettuce, tomato on a nice hoagie roll. So when people go there now and they order the Mike Marino sandwich, they ask for the number 4.
Yeah.
I made them say number 4, and it's now a staple. This is the number 4. Grab your 4.
Okay.
You don't have to eat it.
Okay. Let me grab one.
That one.
All right, there we go.
This is the number 4. If you're in the area of Nutley, New Jersey, please stop by and say hello to anybody who's working there.
Anybody who's working there.
And ask them for the Mike Marino sandwich. It is absolutely delicious.
Really
the
good.
bread is always fresh. There's seeds on this. You don't get this in many different parts of the country. This is hardcore Jersey food. Maybe New York, maybe Boston, but I'm going to say this is hardcore Jersey food. Fucking delicious. Do you understand? If I was to say delicious, it means I really don't like the sandwich, but fucking delicious. You know this is the best sandwich you're going to put in your mouth. You understand? Hey, Lynn Marie, how you doing? Perfect timing. And Sal Manzo, who was on the show, he's got an unbelievable voice.
Doesn't he?
This guy's an incredible singer. You know Sal Manzo?
He was with us over here.
That's
telling
right,
us some
Sal.
good stories.
So we're down here with Johnny Salami, who came down to the show to hang out and talk to us about the sandwiches. Now here is another sandwich that Johnny brought us, and this is the what?
Godfather.
This is called the Godfather, and as you can see, it's very thick. This is the end of the bread. The end of the bread we call the ass of the bread, or the butt of the bread. I like to say the ass. The ass is stuffed. It's a stuffed ass. There's the Hero King. There's mozzarella on there. And there's prosciutto,
Roasted peppers.
and roasted peppers. This is another
Balsamic vinegar.
balsamic vinegar. It just sounded like I was from Staten Island. An unbelievable, delicious sandwich as well. On every dinner table in an Italian's house, and many different Italian places that you go to, we have what we call before the dinner. Before the dinner is called antipasto, which is what white people would say. But we're Italian, so we say antipast. All right? This is a plate of a small antipast that you can get at Hero King's as well. You see there is salami, cheese, red peppers, super sad. See how excited I just got? Super sad, which is absolutely motherfucking delicious. All right? If you're not really Italian and you don't get it, don't eat the super sad. You'll probably have a heart attack because this shit is cholesterol packed. All right? Look, you can't even stop eating your own fucking sandwich.
I know.
And there's also dried tomatoes in here. And artichoke hearts. Artichoke hearts is usually olives, green and red. And So that's super sad. That's pepperoni. What is this?
Super soft salami, pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
Yeah, enjoy.
And that is an Andy Boss. Now over here, or here, this is my favorite. Nobody's going to have any of this shit in the basement today. There's a few people over here watching the show. Laura Brunetti's here. She comes to every show. She's a big supporter of the show. She's a producer of the show. She has an announcement she wanted to make tonight. I don't think we wrote the whole thing out yet, but if she gives it to me in the next 10, 15 minutes, we're going to do it. If not tonight, we'll try next week. If I do a show next week, it'll be from Florida.
What?
Well, I'm going to Florida on December 30th.
All right.
December 29th.
All right. Me and Santa coming.
Oh. Well, this is a tricolor tortellini salad. Tricolor tortellini salad. There is olives in here. There's roasted red peppers in here. And look at that. Look at this. Are you watching? This ain't even a cooking show. I'm dying over here. You people better be hungry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to ignore my cholesterol for some good salami. That is fucking gooder than good.
That's good stuff.
Our friend who just wrote into the show right now has a family that owns a nice deli like yours in Los Angeles, California, but it's an area of Los Angeles that a lot of people are just not familiar with. So that's when they say, oh, there's not a lot of good food in Los Angeles. Well, go outside of L.A. You go down to Foggia Italian Market and Deli in Lakewood, California. They will rock your world just like Johnny Salami rocks our world here in the state of New Jersey. While we're eating like Gavones over here, which Gavone in Italian means good guys, let's have the wine.
This is homemade.
We're having some homemade wine.
Not like that stuff we used to
Holy
have.
shit.
It's not like that.
Last week we had some wine from the boys from Brooklyn. It wasn't that great, but this is absolutely going to be delicious. And here's my, don't give me that.
No, but I'm just showing everybody.
Oh,
I need to borrow this vinegar.
that's the bad one from last week. We're having it in these antique glasses from back in the day. Johnny, if you would do me
do
the honor.
honors. Yes, sir.
I love a nice piece of cheese.
That's sharp.
Hold on a minute.
Oh, there you go. You gonna have a little bit? Yeah. Oh, look at this. Yeah. Oh, look at you.
Is that an announcement you're going to hand me?
On a plate.
I could
Yeah.
see you. Okay.
Would you rather me say it?
Come here. While we're having some cocktails, our friend Laura Brunetti decided she's going to write a little announcement on this beautiful paper plate.
Nice.
With all the paper in this house, she writes it on a paper plate. Let's see if I can do this correctly. Would you like to come back here and do it, or would
Yeah, I
you prefer
really
that I do
would.
it?
Let me
Well,
jump
wait,
up.
wait,
Let me
wait,
jump
no,
up
no,
first.
I
no,
want
no,
to
no,
be in the
Come around.
middle.
Oh, you want to come in the middle?
Yeah.
Come on in then. Come on.
Because why should you get up while you're eating?
All right. Thank you. Too kind.
Oh, where's mine?
Oh, over here, you got this little cup. I don't know where you got this cup.
Oh, man, that's strong.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah, but this is good, not like last week.
All right, everybody say hello real quick to one of our biggest supporters. This is Laura Brunetti. Laura, why don't you come and join us as fast as you can? Sit between us if you can. Johnny, can you move in just a little bit?
I'd be more than
See
happy
if we
to.
can't make this happen as
Make this
fast as
happen.
we possibly
Okay.
can.
Hello. I just want to say I've been a devout fan ever since I saw Mike Marino when he was supporting an Army service dog fundraiser. Anyway, basically I'm an artist and I'm an author, but what I do is I use art and writing to help people. So I am now involved in an organization that now I'm laughing. That you don't have to see the paper plate. I'm sorry.
This is classic.
I'm now involved in an organization, and part of the organization is called Nourish the Children. And Nourish the Children is a program developed by New Skin approximately 10 years ago. 10 years ago, they had gone to Africa on a trip, and just the poverty and the starving children. Then they also went to a place called Malawi, and it was tragic when they went there. So what had happened is they decided that they would ship the food there. But when they realized how much of a situation and crisis that they were in, they built a plant to manufacture the Vitameal. They also showed and taught the people to harvest their own food. So when New Skin went there with the Nourish the Children program, they realized that the only way that kids are going to get the food, the women, is if it's in school, because the women work in the field and they didn't want to. So anyway, to make a long story longer, this Nourish the Children program is unbelievable, and my heart is in it. And just recently, I became an ambassador, and so I just want to tell you about it. And
We're going to do a whole big special on what Laura Brunetti is talking about, because she has a lot of books that she's written, and she has a lot of wonderful things that she's done in fundraising for unfortunate people around the world. So I think what we're going to do is have a special show with Laura, and she'll tell us about all this wonderful stuff. But right now, for Christmas, do you want to tell people where they could donate monies for your particular charity, or should we do that next week?
next week, or I can put up a link for them, and they could just do it on their own. Basically, for $26.50, you can feed a child for 1 month. So
Not in Jersey, you can't.
no,
Well, this
but
is
Not in Jersey.
fantastic.
That's awesome.
I,
That's awesome.
I have also donated to
That's
a
awesome.
couple of soup kitchens in New Jersey. So you can let me know, because some people have said, why not do this place or that place. Right now I'm working on the Nourish the Children, and it goes directly out of the country where it's needed most.
Okay.
So, but I'm more than happy to start shipping it into areas of poverty in New Jersey.
It's just so much and so wonderful that we're going to have to do a special program specifically for Laura to come on the show, talk about all these great books, where I met her, how I met her, when I was raising money for these dogs that actually help people who are a lot less fortunate than guys who or women who have perfectly normal lives.
Right.
And I think we'll do a whole nice 45-minute show with Laura, and I hope you'll do that with us.
I would love to.
All right. So you want to tell anybody where they could take a look at your book? Is it on the internet?
Oh, my book actually.
Is it on the internet?
It's on the internet. If you put in Google "The Caring Canvas," Laura Brunetti, "The Caring Canvas Palette of Hope," Laura Brunetti, you should. It should come up. It's definitely on Amazon, and but if you want to, next week, I'd be more than happy if you're willing to feed a child for 30 days. I can send you a book at no charge.
Well, we're going to do some donating tonight
I'll buy
when the show's over. Who better to donate food than Hero Kings?
Yeah, that's it. We'll donate.
He's going to donate the number 4.
I kind of have to say, I'm sandwiched in.
She's
sandwiched
sandwiched
in.
No pun intended. Number 4. Do you have a sandwich?
Well, why don't we all just say goodbye, because we do got to get going.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of food here. We got to go over there and
Hey.
just have some fun with that. Johnny, why don't you tell everybody where we could look you up and grab onto your food, talk about Legacy, talk about the lotion just as fast as you can. We just got a few more minutes before we need to log off.
Come on down. Any military, any soldier for the Christmas holiday, you don't pay for food at our place, first of all. From now until January 5th, you come down, you show military ID, we got you. That's first of all. 132 Franklin Avenue, Nutley, New Jersey. Legacy Water. I'm going to say it real simple. What the hell is in your water? You don't know, but now you do if you get one of these. Now, why be pale? Hey, if you're out in the sun and you're in Jersey, you want to get a little tan? There you go. So think about a lot of things. It's a great Christmas gift for someone to stick in the stocking. And let me tell you something. After the New Year's, I've been wearing sweatpants this whole pandemic crap. And I can't wait to wear jeans or a nice pair of pants again. So let's get alkaline. Let's all work out together and look for the future. It's got to be a lot better than what we got now.
Sounds fantastic to me.
And Merry Christmas.
And stay
Merry
tuned next week. We're
Christmas.
going to do a lot of stuff with Laura Brunetti, who we love that she came down to the show tonight and surprised us with this beautiful paper plate. Isn't that fantastic? Hey, listen, folks, on Sunday, I'm doing a special show. My family is coming down to the basement. That's right. My brother Paul Marino's coming down. He's going to sing a couple of songs. I'm going to bring my character Michelle, my character Cousin Mooney, and the legend himself, Uncle Tommy. I'm going to be doing that at 5 o'clock East Coast time on Facebook Live. It's on the event page. It's only $4.99. It's a totally different show. Tell your friends to come down the basement for $4.99. Once I reach $30, I'm going to give it to Laura, and she's going to feed somebody for how many days?
30.
30 days.
Whoa.
So, you know what? Let's make that a charity. Yes. Buy a bunch of tickets to watch me for $4.99, and I will do a big donation to Laura Brunetti. She's going to be here. She can take the cash. He's going to be here. I'm going to eat the number 4. My brother's going to be here, and all the characters are going to be here. Go to my event page on Mike Marino Live right here on Facebook Live. You could do it Instagram, people, and if you want to find out where I'm selling all my merchandise that says Marino 2024, all this week and next week until December 31, 20% off. That's right. All the t-shirts, all the sweatshirts, all the hoodies, all the sweatpants, and the masks are 20% off at MikeMarino.net. If you're looking for something to do on New Year's Eve, meet me in Florida. I'll be at Fasani's Comedy Theater in Port Charlotte. Tickets are on sale right now. Just go to MikeMarino.net or Fasani'sComedyTheater.com and find out. Right now, we all want to say Merry Christmas. Say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Now remember, let's make America Italian again. You don't know nothing, you don't see nothing, you don't say nothing. And how do I end every single one of my broadcasts by always saying the same thing? Don't take no shit from nobody.
Nobody.
All right, guys.
Good show.
Thank you for letting me squeeze in.
No problem. How was the numbers? They were decent?
I don't think so.
No?
No.
Maybe people are shopping.
Oh.
Hey folks, I hope you're enjoying watching my podcast live from my mother's basement. We're having a lot of fun, and I'm going to have a lot of great guests on the show in the future. So if you like it, hit like. You could also leave a comment. You could subscribe to my YouTube channel and watch other funny videos. And you could also listen to my podcast on your favorite podcast app like Spotify and iTunes.